I heard about them stairs and them queers, and I came looking for both. Super sexy, super slutty sexy, super sexy, super slutty sexy, super sexy, super slutty sexy, super sexy.
I'm at Robb Laffoon. Any of y'all got any fucking meth?
It is. So from this point to the point you hear me, like you got to say something the minute you hear 1, 2.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today for another quarantine fucking episode of Super Sexy Slutty Sticks.
Super sexy, super slutty sexy, super sexy, super slutty sexy, super sexy, super slutty sexy.
God, is it that long of a delay? Hello? That was a mistake.
What's up, all you frisky perverts out there? I'm at Robb Laffoon, and you're tuned into the weirdest fucking episode of the critically acclaimed hit show, Super Sexy Slutty Sticks.
Super sexy, super slutty sexy, super sexy, super slutty sexy, super sexy.
I don't know about you super sexy slutty chefs, but I'm pretty bored with this quarantine shit. I'm running out of quarantivities to keep me busy. Now, I'm sure you guys have noticed, coming across high-end groceries at this time, practically fucking impossible. Thankfully, as a hashtag steer influencer and beef expert, I got the hookup from a few local distributors on some good shit. I'd like to present to you this week's steak. I'm going with a 12-ounce New York strip American Wagyu style. Of course, it's USDA prime. Let's take a couple minutes and think up a name. In the meantime, let's get fucking weird, eh?
Such enormous feelings. So sit back and enjoy a music video.
I'm 31, over 10 feet tall, 12,000 pounds, ain't scared of nothing at all. My name is...
Alright, now for all you super sexy slutty chefs and chuckle fucks out there that have been with us since the beginning, you realize we're now at episode 10. I guess what that means is we are one better than Star Wars. Fuck you, George Lucas. Suck my dick, pal. On top of that, I guess I need to come up with a name for this week's steer. And since we're on that topic, I'm going to name it after the greatest character he's ever created. Yes, obviously, the star of episode 1.
Blue Snickens, Jar Jar Binks, that guy's gonna be the shit, I tell you.
Jar Jar Binks. Misa loves a Jar Jar.
Bring that back in the house. Fine.
I bet all you frisky little perverts have been having the quarantine of your life at home with yourself, if you know what I mean. Do me a favor, and do your peenie a favor, and don't tug on the little guy too much. Top it off at like 3 times a day. You ain't 13 anymore. And if you are 13, well, I feel like I can go to jail for...
super sexy slutty kid.
Well, I feel like I can go to jail for telling you how many times to masturbate, so... turn this the fuck off.
Super sexy, super slutty sexy, super sexy.
And Bob Nealman, don't think I forgot about you, pal. Everyone knows that you shoved your first wife into the meat grinder, covered that bitch in ranch, and fed him to those chickens you own. And you can say you didn't, but everyone in this town knows you didn't. I don't know how you can hold your head up knowing everyone here knows you're a goddamn murderer. And I'm not gonna rest until you're either in jail or not breathing no more. And that's a goddamn fact, Bob. You can count on me to be coming for you, because I ain't gonna forget. And this mouth ain't ever gonna stop. Quit masturbating. Alright, now let's hit this bitch with some seasoning, huh? First up, obviously, we're gonna salt bay this motherfucker up a little. Next up, obviously we're gonna crack some pepper, eh?
Grab your partner and toss them down. Turn that booty inside out. And when that special sauce goes floating out, first here you go. Super sexy, super slutty sticks. Super sexy, super slutty sticks. Super sexy.
I can't believe you came all the way from Japan just to get here. Next up, let's go with some of the gauntlet. Only the finest. Straight from the California coast. Gauntlet. Alright, so since we're pretty much on the edge of a glory pandemic here, I'm gonna go ahead and have a little fun and fire up this fucker on the outdoor carry-on cowboy cooker. What do you say you follow me out there, huh? Let's fucking take a trip. Go on. Yeah, spit him out. I know you got Bob Nealman's first wife inside you. Spit her out, you pigeon, you son of a bitch. Yeah.
Don't you remember when that plane had to land in the river in New York because Canada Gooses flew into the engine? It's because Canada Gooses likely had intel there was a pedophile or two on board and took matters into their own hands. As they should.
Ah! No!
Alright, so while we wait for that little fucker to cook up on the cooker, let me give you a couple fun facts about him that I learned during our prep sesh. Number one, he seems to tell people his favorite band is Temple of the Dog, but from what I gathered, his actual favorite band is actually Hootie and the Blowfish. Also, fun fact I learned, and I don't quite know what it means, he says he's a switch.
I'd be a top, that's for sure.
Maybe. Can a twink be a top, or is that reserved for bears? I'm sure there's a great deal of switching back and forth, but I think more often than not, bears are tops, unless they happen to be power bottoms.
How straight are you? Goes, pretty straight. I said, well, do you watch cooking shows? He goes, yeah. I say, well, would you rather watch the guy cook the little steak? Or would you rather watch the guy cook the big fucking girthy steak? He goes, well, obviously you want to watch the guy cook the girthy steak. I say, well,
Ain't that straight?
I wanna kiss Channing Tatum, go indoor sky.
Hey, all you super sexy slutty chefs out there, here's a hot one for you. During this little quarantine situation, do yourself and everyone you know a favor and make sure you socially distance yourself away from anyone who's showing symptoms of being a bird meat eater. That goes for you too, Robert Nealman.
All right, you frisky perverts, you know what time it is. Let's hit it with that flip.
I paid $2,000 for this one right here.
Ooh, spicy. I'm at Robb Laffoon. I am broke as shit. I got a judgment out for me right now, some son of a bitch in Arizona. I am gay. I have had kinky sex. And I have done drugs in my younger years. Fuck Robert Nealman while we're at it. He had his first wife fucking killed, got her chopped up, put ranch on him, and then fed him to his birds. And he could deny all he wants.
Alright, all you frisky little perverts, I hope you're staying safe, and I hope you're doing your social distance shit so we can get rid of this coronavirus thing and go back outside and shop at the grocery store like normal people again. But let me take a second to remind you motherfuckers that this whole thing probably started because some dipshit over on the East Coast decided to eat bat soup. Now I know bats might sound cool on account of the superhero rich guy and the I want to suck your blood and the Edward Cullen thing, but contrary to all that, I don't want you to forget that bats have wings and are birds. Yes, this whole thing is a bird meat disease that is spreading around, and they don't want to call it what it actually is because the bird meat industry, of course, has their fucking hands lying in the pockets of every single goddamn doctor and Washington politician. Now, I know I'm just a beef expert / hashtag steer influencer, so why would anyone listen to me? But I just want to go on the record and say, I've warned you guys. Yup, I fucking warned you, pals.
There's nothing wrong with it, man. I like my shit medium rare.
Now we're back inside the kitchen here. Let's admire our work, eh? Check this bad boy out. This motherfucker came out with a perfect little char on it. But watch what happens when you cut inside the fucking thing. Oh, yeah, that's right. You get a perfect little medium rare here. A little red inside, a little pink. Let's give it a taste, shall we?
So I don't wear underwear.
I heard about them stairs and the clears, and I came looking. Oh my fuck.
Super sexy, super sexy, super
Oh my fuck.
super sexy, super sexy, super sexy, super sexy.
We feed super quality food that anyone would be glad to eat themselves.
Oh my fuck.
The arm is completely gone. We do not have time to waste.
Oh my fuck.
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
Garlic.
Hello, ladies.
Oh my fuck!
In the words of the Japanese, help my fuck. God, I have to say, the Japanese sure do get their fucking steak cooked up right, huh? All right, all you super sexy, slutty chefs out there, I hope you had fun with me this week, and I hope you fucking learned something. I did. I learned that what could be a bad time, quarantine, can actually be a great time, quarantine of our lives. And I hope you're having fun during this quarantine of our lives, and I want you to know that Friday is steak day, and the next steak day is gonna come a lot sooner than you fucking think. Just close those beautiful eyes of yours, and you're gonna wake up, and it's gonna be steak day again, motherfuckers. So do me a favor, like our shit, subscribe, share us with your pals, and stay super, stay sexy, stay slutty, stay safe. I wonder how much fucking weed you have to smoke to come with Jar Jar Binks, honestly. I wonder how much weed Jar Jar Binks can smoke. Actually, I think Jar Jar Binks is more of a peyote guy. He's got them big fucking nostrils. He could probably sniff a meat cane. I wonder if Jar Jar Binks has ever tried needle drugs. I wonder what kind of sex Jar Jar makes. What do you think Jar Jar's dick is? You think there's a Jar Jar cock? A Jar Jar dink? Jar Jar dinks? Do you think maybe multiple dinks?